bird. It's a plane. No, it's Super Friends.
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian, and today I'm playing Kykar Super Friends. And if you don't know what a Super Friends deck is, don't worry, I'm gonna tell you. It's Planeswalkers. And I tried not to make this deck too mean, but there's some pretty rude Planeswalkers out there. This deck also has a sub-theme of spirits, because Kykar is a little bit of both. Kykar is, you cast a non-creature spell, like, oh, I don't know, Planeswalker, make a bird! The bird's actually a spirit. So, we have a bit of synergy with spirits, with things like Hofri and Empyrean Eagle, making those stronger because they can still attack. They're not just mana to be sacrificed, and there's other spirits in here that make other spirits to continue the theme. There's a little bit of proliferation in here, just in case I want to ult my Planeswalkers, like this one. Some of these Planeswalkers are kind of mean, I know. It's unfortunately how they were designed. And also, I'm running a lot of the mean ones. That's on me. That's on me. So let's head into the queue, and we're gonna play with Kykar, Historic Brawl. If you hear me say Kykar, like I'm yelling like a bird, that's normal. This is normal. It looks like we're up against the wall. So if you want this deck to be extra mean, you can swap Kykar for Narset and put in a lot of board wipes. But don't be like that. Keep Kykar. Kykar's cute. Alright, so in this hand, I have a bunch of stuff that I can't play, so I'm gonna mulligan. I'd love to have that Empyrean, or not Empyrean Eagle, that Grateful Apparition on 2, but I know I'm not going to. And this is much nicer. So Arcades the Strategist, our opponent's Planeswalker, sorry, legendary. I'm having trouble speaking today. This is normal. Arcades is all about those butts. You want to play tons of defenders and use them to fuel a mighty strategy of attacking with your booty. So 2 mana, no 1-drops, no 2-drops. I'm actually a little weirded out by that. Typically, you want to build out an army of little creatures, throw it on Arcades, and just hit hard. Arcades is an aggro commander. It's weird to be like, oh yeah, the Defender's commander? Yeah, it's an aggro commander. And they did not activate Teo? What? Why didn't you activate Teo? Why didn't you make a wall? Oh, I know why. Because they want Arcades down so they draw a card when they make the wall. That could be it. Okay, so here comes Arcades. Here comes the minus. Teo, the shield mage, and making a defender. Arcades draws a card. Great work, Arcades. Also, Arcades, oh, get out of my face. I have 2 Kykars now. Kykar! That is the sound of a Kykar. Vroom vroom. I think I will probably play that Cold Steel Heart. But no, I have Empyrean Eagle right here. I don't need to. I don't need ramp. I can already play the 6-cost Planeswalker in my hand. Why ramp when I can bird? Because the bird is the word. I wonder if they're holding a counterspell? Feels weird that they're, like, not throwing tons and tons of little blockers at me. My flyers, do they get +1/+1? Nope, absorb. Okay, counterspell. Rude, but I get it. Here comes Cold Steel Heart, and I'm going to name White. And swinging with all these. Whee! Boop, 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 boop. Arcades returns. And I'm just gonna crack my Fabled Passage. Grab that red. And chill. I now have enough red mana to take out Arcades. Or I could just use Chandra. Let's do it. We're going to -5 on Arcades. Make way for birds. Tweet, tweet. There we go. A lovely attack of the flyers. Oh, Thaddeus Primbleton. Is that a Muldrotha that I see? It is Muldrotha the Gravetide. Let's do it. Muldrotha is all about replaying high-value permanents from the graveyard, especially sagas, because they just keep coming back. And I'm all about making birds, being birds. Cool babes with angels. She made all the angels. I got nothing to do on turn 2, so let's grab this and throw into white. Abundant Harvest? That's not a creature that I can exile. They named land. They're playing a different land. Okay. I also am going to play a land. Behold. And then I'm going to draw 2 cards. Are you impressed, opponent? A goose! I'm not gonna Swords the Goose. Kinda wanna Swords the Goose. Amy, don't Swords the Goose. Oh, you can't Swords the Goose anyway. Wait, no, I can. I could Swords the Goose. I might want to exile this now. Then again, time for birds. My Twitch chat is telling me that I should Swords the Plowshare, the Siren Storm Tamer. Rude! They exiled my bird! I can't believe you would do such a horrible thing. For that, I want to show you my spirits! Look, Spirits Tribal. Ta-da! Come on, you love them. You love my spirits. So, Tamio could rebuy that extinction event, but it looks like she's going to mill instead. And they have blue mana left up with this Gilded Goose. Cold Steel Heart. Ah, now they don't. Alright, it's time to get rid of this Siren Storm Tamer in a way that means that they can't bring it back with Tamio or Muldrotha. So, ooh, that cuts me off. I'm going to be sad because of how I decided to choose my mana. We're going to attack in first. Everybody at Tim Tam. Boop, boop, boop.
I guess you do not want to talk.
They just let it die, so that's good enough for me. I'm actually going to wait here, and I'm just going to put so much stuff in their graveyard that it's going to be hard for them to do anything about it. I think, like, I'll exile it if I feel it's going to cause me trouble. But for right now, I feel okay. Get so many different value engines out. Planeswalkers. That they will never be able to stop me. Okay, well, maybe they'll be able to stop me once they decide what they want to do. Casualties of war! Oh, that's mean. But I accept it. I accept this as truth. And so does Kashmina. Kashmina, find me the good stuff. Would I rather have Mila or would I rather have Zariel? Hi, Scraps. Yes, I love you too. I think I'd rather have Mila. And we attack. Scraps, what are you doing? I heard you do a scramble. Are you hungry? My kitty cat's here. Aww, good little girl. She's very hungry. Here's Muldrotha! But because they only had one blue source... Oh, never mind, they had a land in the graveyard. I didn't even notice that getting there. I was gonna say, they can't buy back their creature. My guess is they'll recast Siren Storm Tamer, or they'll just hold up the Gilded Goose. Cool. Alright. Go ahead and activate Kashmina again.
Every day is a new.
And that is very fun. Get out of here, Mila. And we're gonna go ahead and Fateful Absence this Muldrotha. Now you have a clue, a clue! Muldrotha returns, bringing with it Tameo and Siren. Maybe this Eldest Reborn? Actually, it's not very useful here. I like Tameo to bring back casualties. Oh wait, they didn't have enough mana to do much other than just replay Muldrotha. Command tax. It's a thing! Gonna go ahead and grab myself another white source. Plains. And we're going to play Kykar. And then Kykar is going to watch as I exile this Muldrotha. We're gonna get to proliferate. We're gonna get a little chicken nugget. And then I'm going to draw and drop with Kashmina. Once they let me. They have to decide, do they want to keep this in exile? Probably not. We've all misclicked though.
Hone your control.
I'm gonna throw away that Chromatic Lantern and we're gonna yeet on in. Get in there, my spectacular friends. Okay, Muldrotha returns! They bring back the Evolving Wilds, they crack it again to get another basic out of their deck. They're thinning their deck, but will it be enough? Creatures I have with flying get +1/+1 until end of turn. I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that a lot. I should have played Sarah first to proliferate her. I was just thinking about proliferating Kashmina. And we plus! And in we go! Come on, everybody! Let's do some damage! Nice! I didn't reassign my emotes after they wiped all of them. Oh! Thaddeus is hitting me with the all the emotes from the most recent set. Very good job. They just wanted to know that we're friends. We're friends, right, Thaddeus? Thaddeus and Amy forever. My opponent is blue. I mean, they're not playing a blue deck. They're playing Korvold, but they're blue. That's their name. Like the dog from Blue's Clues. She's a good dog. What am I thinking about? Right, playing Magic. Not thinking about fictional dogs. Thinking a little about fictional dogs. I'm gonna keep this hand because it's got good ramp in it. And we're gonna use that ramp to get towards these beautiful big spells. Give me the turn 3 Kykar! Kykar! I'm driving in my Kykar. Alright, that comes in tapped. That's fine. I guess I'll just flash out my Spectral Sailor. I would have need to bolt this in. 3 mana and a cultivate. They're just ramping. That's legit. That's all I'm doing too. Until they see me. Flashed out by Spectral Sailor. Shwam! Check it out. It's a sailor. I'm gonna play Kykar here. Or I could just play Brawl. Let's get some scrying done. I've got some good spells to copy in hand. Mr. Gids. I no longer care about copying my Shatter Skull smashing. I only care about Mr. Gids. Is it time for Korvold? Usually Korvold on 5, unless you have something good to sacrifice, is not the play. Yeah, so they're gonna go Binding here. I assume hitting Roll. R.I.P. Roll, you lived a short and unfulfilling life. And I could just Elspeth Conquers Death this Binding because it lets me bring back my Roll. Or other Planeswalker that ends up in the graveyard by whatever means. Or maybe a creature if they play one and I kill it. Wait, no. That's Eldest Reborn. I have been awake too long. You can tell because I am just not remembering what any card does. We're gonna bring back Roll. Unless I exile my graveyard. Here it is! It's Korvold! Hey, Korvold. Yeah, let's try to exile him.
Ever see a volcano?
-5.
About to.
Get
Glad I could help with your
out of
not
here.
being on fire problem.
Nice. Get in there, Spectral Sailor! Ooh, the Ramunap Excavator, replaying the sacrificed land from the grave. And here comes Demon's Disciple. I have the choice between sacrificing you or you. Now, what do I care more about? Because I could just sacrifice Chandra and then she comes back with full loyalty. So I think I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to sacrifice her to bring her back. She comes back with 6 loyalty, and I think that she's... Sorry, 7 loyalty, and I think she's just really useful to have. So we're going to go -3, exiling the Ramunap Excavator. And finally, I'm going to actually play Kykar. I'm going to shock in this, and here comes Mr. Gids. Hey, Mr. Gids! And our opponent is going to leave because they know I'm going off. Because I am. Heck yeah. I was going to give myself an emblem that says I can't lose the game. But they don't need to see that. They know I'm going to do it. To the next game! Where'd that kitty cat go? I have 2 entire mana. And 1 Supreme Phantom. That's not enough. King without a kingdom. Running Gitrog. Okay. I'm glad to see more people playing Gitrog tonight. Usually it's just me. This is the 3rd Gitrog I've seen. Prismari Command. Not likely to be that useful because they don't usually use artifact-based ramp, but they do still use mana dorks. And Lotus Cobras. That'll work. Okay, I'm just gonna pop down this farmland. Not doing anything really until turn 3. Druid class. Lets them play extra lands once they level it up. Blue! That means they're not doing anything with it. They are hitting me for 2 damage, though. And I'm going to hit them for 2 damage! Come here, you little snake! World Shaper. Nice! You don't have power for it, Crater. Dang it. I think now is a fine time to throw this Kykar out onto the battlefield. Oh, you have a cool animation. I forget, like, how good a lot of these animations are. So there's actually only 1 land in their graveyard. So trading with it there would not be awful for me, but I just don't feel like doing it. It's time for the Gitrog monster! Get good with the Gitrog. And also I'm going to exile the Gitrog monster because I'm scared of it and don't want to deal with it.
Under my blade.
I play a Gitrog monster deck.
Bye-bye.
It's a good card. And I could actually play Mu Yanling here, so I think I'm going to do that. Here comes Mu. And I'm going to nerf this World Shaper, so if it wants to attack in, to mill itself, it will die, and they'll get back potentially only one land. Ooh, Oracle, okay. They could make it so they could play up to 3 lands a turn. Alright. They milled another land there. I'm still going to just take out this World Shaper. Enjoy your 2 dirts. And then I'm probably going to have to kill this Oracle of Moldiah. Ooh, Skull Prophet. Nice, repeatable self-mill. Oh, it's Narset who kicks the mana symbol. She's great. I should probably go for Ugin, though. I'm gonna go ahead and get Ugin, kill the Oracle, and then I'm going to attack in with 2 of these little birds. Tweet, tweet. Mortality Sphere can kill any of these. If they don't kill the Wanderer, then I'll just exile Gitrog again. But they can gain life here. They can gain life, but they don't have 2 mana. Let's see if they draw another land, because they can still play lands this turn. And that would enable them to use Mortality Sphere. Okay, so that's just black. They need black and green. And looks like they didn't get it. So that's good for me. Exile the frog.
The bigger they are, well, you know.
Plus the Ugin. Plus the Mugen. Play the Narset. Draw a card.
Appears mystical. Think, then
Don't discard a card. Scry. Don't need another land. We're doing pretty well on mana. And attacking with all these birds. Tweet, 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 tweet. They got plenty of mana if they want to play Gitrog again. Oh, no, it's Multani! This is the Multani, which can be replayed from the graveyard. Not replayed from the graveyard, but you can put it back into hand at instant speed. And it looks like they're Mortality Sphering the Narset. Glad I minused her. Bye, Narset! They're exploring. And I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask, where's Grandpa? Where is he? Where's Grandpa? That pesky thing had a reach, and I was not gonna deal with it. And it's time for us to win the game. Here's Sarkhan. Sarkhan is a integral part of Super Friends because he's going to animate all of these homies and let me swing in for one big lethal attack. And then some. Good game, King Without a Kingdom. And I think that's going to be it for Kykar. A nice fast video with a whole bunch of wins in it. Super Friends, it's good. And, you know, kind of mean. That's why my deck is kind of split between Super Friends, Spirits, Flyers. Because if you just do Super Friends, people are gonna leave. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, if you want to watch these being filmed live, you can do so at twitch.tv/Amazonian, where I stream every day except for Tuesday, because Tuesdays are terrible. Hope to see you there. Bye!